feel like I'm about to get some bad news.
How is she, Doc?
Your cousin has temporal lobe epilepsy. It's caused by abnormal electrical activity in a part of her brain called the temporal lobe.
So that explains the memory issues? I thought you were just messing with me, pretending to forget things to make my life harder.
What? When did I ever do that?
I'm not sure if I should apologize when you're just going to forget it anyway.
Not necessarily. People with this condition usually remember things they do every day, skills they've practiced, and emotional events. The trouble's more with recalling past details or things that happened during a seizure. New info can be tricky too.
So, can I still go to school?
Of course, just talk to your teachers. They can make adjustments if needed, like with exams or special programs.
But what about my novel? It's based on my life experiences. How am I supposed to finish it if I can't even remember my own story?
Here are the medications you'll need. If you run into any issues, we can meet again. And it's good to have someone around during seizures.
You know what I'm thinking?
What?
I think we shouldn't go back to Liberford.
But the doctor said they could adjust the programs and exams for me.
Did he? Then why don't I remember it?
Hey, it's not that far.
I mean, why don't we just go to another school? Why stick with Liberford? It's pointless.
Because of my memories there. Without them, I can't finish my novel.
You might not see it yet, but Selcuk's gonna come after me. He could come after you too, and I've only got one pair of eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Then why did you betray him?
I didn't. Our group broke apart, split like a watermelon. I had to pick a side, Selcuk's or Meris's. That wasn't on me. It was just the circumstances. War's coming. If I were you, I'd make my choices very carefully.
I think she's about to talk about the price hikes at school.
Why would she? They're barely noticeable, way below inflation. Honestly, they should have raised the prices more.
Wait, you think the increases are too low and you're complaining about that?
Can't you see how weird this is? Your shop, worth hundreds of thousands, blows up. They keep paying everyone like usual, and who knows how much they've spent on lawyers for those recent cases. And despite all that, the price hikes are still below inflation. Something's off.
So, as we posted on our website yesterday, our school is unfortunately starting the new year with some price hikes. This mostly affects transportation, housing, and the cafeteria. But it didn't have to be this way. Prices could have even been lower than last year's. But nope. It's all thanks to one guy's mess up. Want to see him? Here he is.
Me?
Yeah, come on. No booze, maybe because you didn't see him. Barris, get over here. Let me help you. This guy, in case you haven't noticed. This dude. Without him, the shop would still be there, and there wouldn't be any price hikes. Come on, folks, you were supposed to boo him. How many times do I have to say this guy's the reason for all the price hikes at the school? Off. Mr. Cengiz?
Where have you been, Ms. Kagla? Why wasn't I told about the police investigation?
'Cause you weren't the principal when Ada went missing.
But I was when the investigation started. You've totally undermined my authority by not keeping me in the loop.
Authority? We don't really use that word around here. I'd strongly recommend you stick to words like responsibilities or duties, especially in a school setting.
Which duties? A customer got LSD in their soup, a student was pushed off the terrace and died, and now another one's missing. Is this how you're running things? And who knows how many other crimes have happened since you took down all the security cameras.
If you've got a problem with our policies, why don't you go work at one of those prison-like schools? Why are you trying so hard to fit in where you clearly don't belong?
Sounds like you're just projecting your own failures. I know what needs to be done.
Hope you're not talking about that brilliant idea of yours to overload the curriculum just to keep the students busy.
So what? The first term's over in 2 weeks. Worst case, it's just an experiment.
No way, you can't do that.
School Regulations, page 68, chapter 5 says I can, and I will.
I think you might have misunderstood that chapter. You've been in Germany for years. Maybe your Turkish isn't what it used to be.
No, I know exactly what I'm reading.
But sometimes reading isn't enough. You might need someone like me, an expert in Turkish literature, to really get the meaning of the subtext, right?
You won't believe what happened while you were gone. Sala really dodged a bullet, and I think everyone needs to be a lot more careful around here.
What happened?
I went to her room and saw this bloody handkerchief on the floor. For a second, I jumped to conclusions, I'll admit it. With Ada missing, anyone would. But then I saw her knees were bleeding, and I felt pretty bad for thinking that.
When did this happen?
Just a few days ago, right before you got discharged. It's crazy how quickly things can spiral when you assume things. If the janitor had found that handkerchief first, he might have thought, Kagla did it. We're in for some tough times. We've got to be careful about jumping to conclusions. Things aren't always what they seem.
Damn it. Dad?
How's everything going over there?
Everything's fine. I got the house back.
No, not the house. You should have taken care of that already. I mean the restaurant.
It's all good. No issues.
Then why are the profits so low? You hiding something from me again?
No, I swear. It's just someone spiked a customer's soup with LSD and it hurt our reputation. That's it.
Who the hell did that?
We don't know yet.
Whatever. I've lost thousands, and with the real estate market tanking, we're gonna have to rely on the restaurant even more. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, Dad.
Good.
Damn, I didn't think she'd go that far. She told me everything was fine in her room.
I told you. What Chala says and what she really thinks are two different things. You're lucky no one took her seriously when she tried to pin those price hikes on you. Something's off. After all the mess, lawsuits, and expenses, it's weird this school still has so much money coming in. Any idea how we can get a piece of that?
Wait, what? Last I checked, you stayed with me in exchange for making some cash.
Wrong. I stayed to help with cooking and cleaning.
So now I'm supposed to magically figure out how to make serious money here?
Making a little money is hard. Making a lot is also hard. Pick your hard. If we knew more about those funds, maybe we could come up with a plan.
Like what?
Figuring out where the money's coming from and where it's going, that's what really matters.
Didn't you learn all that when you were student leader?
Tala said the extra expenses were covered by temporary funds, but that's over now.
And you can't check the budget anymore since you're not the leader.
Exactly.
What about asking Gokhan?
No way. He hates us both. Why would he help?
Can't we offer him something? A trade?
I was thinking the same thing.
Bro, you notice they're spying on us?
Yeah, I know. They're looking for a weakness. My dad's on my ass about boosting the restaurant's profits. Yamur is dealing with her own shit. Finals are in 2 weeks, and now I've got these backstabbers to deal with. Fuck.
Ozan says we should just beat them up to put them in their place.
He needs to shut the fuck up, Luck. I haven't thought about beating the crap out of them already. But I can't afford to screw up our reputation anymore, okay? Hey, what are you doing here?
I need to talk to you. Hey! What the hell are you doing?
Are you okay? Did they mess with you?
What are you talking about?
Maris, Gokhan, and Tolga, did those assholes hurt you?
No. The only one hurting me right now is you. What's wrong with you?
Why didn't you listen? I told you not to walk around alone.
I just came to talk about our New Year's plans.
Forget it. We've got budget issues, and I'll be stuck working here.
And you're telling me this now?
What's this got to do with me? Shit happens.
So I'm just leaving then?
Through the back door.
The back door?
You hungry?
I'm full, thanks.
I made some meat sauté for you. Sure you don't want any?
Okay, maybe just a small portion.
You're not eating?
Nah, I'm good.
Ah, I get it. I'm not the type to spike someone's food with LSD. Wouldn't even do that to my worst enemy.
So what's this about?
That LSD incident of yours, it's still haunting me. The damage to my restaurant's reputation is beyond words. But even so, I'm willing to give you a chance to start fresh.
What?
You heard me. Just because I helped you beat Duygu in the elections doesn't make us buddies. The damage is still there. I want you to deal with Maris, Gokhan, and Tolga. We had a rough past, but we can leave it all behind.
Are you blackmailing me?
I'm giving you options. Refuse, and I'll have to tell my dad what you did. Trust me, you don't want to meet him. Look, these guys betrayed me. They'd do the same to you if they got the chance. I just want them gone. I don't care how. Beat them, threaten them, trick them like you did me. Just get them out of the school. Deal?
Deal.
Can I trust you?
Yeah, of course you can.
Smart move. Now enjoy your meal. You're still smoking after being in the hospital for days?
My life, my choice. I don't even know how to start this.
Gokhan's a coward. He's the one who started that rumor about Mr. Erdem hooking up with one of the girls at school. I don't think he'll be too hard to handle. Maris, though, he's strong but not the brightest.
And the third guy?
Tolga, he's tricky, a wild card, but he's got a cousin at the school, Ekin, could be useful for you. Heh, if you know, you know.
Why are they staring at us?
Who?
All of them. You don't notice?
Who cares?
Maybe they're on to us, suspecting we're not really dating. Any news about Ada?
The folks just put up a missing poster for Ada in the hallway.
Duh, I told you she's not missing. She's been killed.
Ah, Duygu, ah.
I think it's time to tell everyone the truth.
No, don't. You really think anyone's gonna believe you anymore? This is all Gokhan's fault, including the price hikes. He could have objected to Chala, but he did nothing. I think something needs to be done.
Do whatever you want, just leave me out of it. What the hell are you doing?
Listen up, folks. Yeah, prices went up, and it sucks. But what about Gokhan? Why didn't he step up for us? We voted him as the student leader, but he doesn't even stand up for our rights. Are you all really okay with that?
If you mess with Gokhan again, I'll shove that phone right up your ass. Got it?
Got a sec?
Yeah, but not for you.
I just need one thing from you, and I swear I'll never bug you again.
What makes you think I'm gonna help you?
I need the budget records and plans. If you get them for me, I'll give you something that'll help you figure out what happened to Ada.
Why would anyone trust you after everything?
Are you really gonna pass up a chance to find out what happened to her?
Why do you need the budget records and plans? I already explained why the prices had to go up.
It's not about the new prices.
Then what's it about? So your first move as student leader is asking for the budget records? Right after losing your girlfriend? Did I get that right? That's it? I think something's off with you.
Here it is! Now tell me what happened to her.
She and Ekin were close long before you ever came to the school. She might know something.
Ada never mentioned her to me.
They had a falling out later. Ekin was also writing a novel about her memories with Ada. Maybe she knows something that could help you figure out what happened to her.
Hi.
Hi?
Are you writing a novel?
Yeah, I think it will be based on my memories.
Do you have any idea what might have happened to Ada? I heard you were friends with her, and maybe you can help me.
What are you doing here? Just go back. Move, move.
Don't be rude, he didn't do anything wrong.
That's because he was just about to.
What? No!
Yes, you were. Get out of here. You okay?
I was until you showed up. Why did you brush him off?
He hangs out with Selcuk's gang. Stay away from him.
Does he? Why don't I even remember that?
No, it's not that you forgot. It's just breaking news.
I just had another fight with Selcuk. I don't get it, Dad. He wasn't like this before.
Maybe you should take a break. If it doesn't work out, you can always just break up. Just because he saved your life doesn't mean you're stuck with him forever.
I don't know. Maybe it's just temporary. He's under a lot of stress. But deep down, he's a good guy.
That's your call, sweetie. But tell him this. If he ever crosses a line, there will be consequences.
Hey, babe, how's it going?
How do you think it's going?
Okay. I get why you're mad. I was just trying to look out for you. Just because we're in a rough spot doesn't mean it'll last forever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's just life. Stuff happens and we move on. How about I come pick you up?
No, my dad's not in a good mood right now. Please don't come here.
What about my mood? You think I'll be okay if I don't see you tonight?
But I can't explain it to my dad if you come here.
If I can't come to you, then you come to me.
But finals are coming up, and we haven't studied at all.
No worries. We can dive into it today.
Okay, I'm on my way then.
What the hell is this?
A Turkish lit textbook?
I can see what it is. I mean, why just one book? Where's the rest?
You rushed me. I didn't know what else to grab.
So you sneak out in the rain to study, and this is all you brought? Seriously? Hehehe.
No, it's not what you think. Oh, damn. Do you have a flashlight or something?
Nope.
Candles?
Nope.
That's weird. I remember we had both.
And I remember having neither. Hehehe.
They were in here. I swear they were here.
Were they? Weird.
You knew about this.
What?
You knew the power would go out. That's why you hid the flashlight and the candles, didn't you?
Why would I do that?
You know why.
What are you talking about, babe? What's going on?
I'm leaving.
Come on, you're really gonna leave and make me sit here alone? What did I do to deserve this?
My umbrella, please.
I don't know what's going on in your head, but you're making a big mistake.
Hey, this is not my umbrella. Open the door.
Why are you all wet? Forgot how to use an umbrella or something?
This is not my umbrella. Where's mine?
Who cares? Just use this one.
It's my dad's. I can't explain to him what happened to his umbrella.
Easy fix. I'll just tell him you left it here.
What? No, you can't do that.
Either you go home with this umbrella or you stay here.
Fine, you won.
Why, Yammer? Why? Why do we do this to ourselves? What's the point when we could just, you know?
You tricked me. You didn't call me over here to study, right?
What about you? You snuck over here in the rain acting like you came to study and you only brought one book. Maybe we're more alike than we think. Maybe that's why I love you.
You find anything?
We need to talk. But first, turn that off, whatever it is. And put that out, whatever it is.
Want me to wear a suit too?
No, I don't think it would particularly help this conversation.
Duygu, So, what did you find?
I was hoping to track all the money to one source, but there isn't one.
That makes no sense. You sure you didn't miss something?
Looks like the money's coming from different places, and there's no single record of expenses. I've been searching all night, and I couldn't piece it together.
Interesting. Then what's the deal?
Maybe the school's funded by multiple groups, not just one. I don't know who they are or why they're involved.
So Chala or Tengiz don't actually run things?
Chala, Cengiz, Gokhan. They don't matter. Whoever's funding the school, they're the ones in control.
You sure about this?
Not 100%.
So, what now?
We just need one more clue.
Hate to break it to you, but this seems like a dead end.
What do you mean, dead end?
I mean, what if it's all true? How does that help us?
Would you really play a game if you didn't know what you're up against?